everybody. It's me, Tercy Tim. Today's topic is mainly for the believing woman, or like let's just say the believing wife. Okay, that wife that um basically you're church going, you pray to God, you're a believer of God, you know that you're everything church, or not even everything church, but everything God and all that. And but there's only one major problem you have. Your major problem is your husband. He don't want to go to church. He don't want to read the word. He don't want to pray. He don't want to do all this good stuff that you do when it involves God. He is just chilling, and you're basically the one praying. You're the one doing the warfare battles. You're the one that's just like God, 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 and it's like they're in another world. Well, I know I didn't have to make that so dramatic, but what I want to say in regards to that is, look, I am a woman that I'm married. I'm a woman that I'm more into the God stuff. And my husband too, he's more like in his own world for now. I say for now because, like, to be honest, you have to understand this, you guys, as much as you don't want to accept it. Everybody's walk with God is different. Everybody's time with God is different. You can't expect your husband's time to be the same with yours. Don't forget that even you, before you got saved or before you even got involved in worldly or godly stuff, you were in the world too, a lot. And yes, now you decided to, take a new leaf. You decided to just surround your life with God. And now you want your spouse to just jump in and be all on board. That's not how it works. It do not work like that. And I remember there used to be a time when I wanted it to work like that. Like, baby, let's pray. Baby, let's fast. Baby, let's this, let's that, let's that. Oh, baby, let's go to church. Um, God had to show me that it don't work like that. Just like how God took his time to work on me, the same way God will take his time to work with your partner. Well, and it's not even about just the reason why I had to put for the believing wife, because I'm a wife. I can't really speak about the husbands that have, like, you can be a believing husband and your wife is not a believing wife. So I can't really relate to that. So why speak on a topic that I can't, I don't have experiences about. I'm not a man, so I can't really speak on that. So I can only speak on the woman aspect of it. Um, because, God had to show me that when he's ready, he's going to work on my husband. Just like how when God's going to be ready, he's going to work on your husband. And never try to force God on anybody. Never. Just like nobody force God on you, don't ever try to force God on nobody. God is so patient. He gives us so much freedom. He wants us to call him on our own. He's not someone that just, break boundaries and just enter. If you don't knock, if you don't tell him to enter, he's just gonna be there waiting for you. But so that's something I wanted to tell a believing wife out there. To just be patient, to not focus too much on what it is that your own partner is doing when it comes to God stuff. Just focus on you. Focus on you and God. Focus on you building yourself more into the God stuff. I say God stuff, not be in the world, but focus on you, your walk with God. That's the better way to say. Focus on your walk with God. Focus on you just building more in God's, word. And, I know sometimes we want to save other people, but that's not your job fully. You can tell people about God. You can show it through your life, shows it too as well. You can do testimonies. And, one thing that I've learned is that as you continue to walk with God and do all those that you can, those people around you, they start to see the changes. They start to see, oh wow, this is serious. My wife is serious about it. They start seeing it. Like, oh, you're not playing. And even if they still don't see it, just focus on God. And don't overwhelm yourself. Don't stress about anything, because God is the one responsible for that individual, not you. And you don't have to pressure anybody. And so I just wanted to give one believing woman out there, and also to remember that um just because you or your partner is not saved does not mean that you guys cannot be together, in the sense that you're already married, y'all shouldn't be together. No, you being saved actually covers him and cover your daughter or your son or the rest of your children. I believe the verse, I'm going to put it down there because I don't really know it, but I know it's First Corinthians, so I don't want to give the wrong verse. And yeah, so I'll put some two verses down there, or probably put it on the video somewhere here, so you can later reflect back to it. I'm not probably not explaining this too well, but for some reason it was in my spirit to just like share this, to speak about this topic. So I'm a woman that can definitely relate on that. I know how crazy it can get sometimes, because imagine two joined together, or three. Oh my God, we will be so much powerful. So that's the image that most of us women were trying to get. That's that. The more the merrier, basically, when you pray to God. Of course, mountains will be moved if you and your spouse can, get on your knees and pray and thank God together. But if that person is not ready, they're not ready. They're not. Just like how when you weren't ready, you weren't ready. So just give them time and focus on you. Just even if you're the one that have to keep praying, keep praying. Even if you're the one that have to keep fasting, keep fasting. Even if you're the one that have to make all the sacrifices and dedicate your family to God, go ahead and do that. One day, I believe definitely God will capture your spouse, and God will like start to change them little by little too. So just believe in that, and always stand in the gap for them. Pray to God and ask him to hopefully bring them around too. So yeah, I hope this video helps you to just calm down, don't overstress, don't try to do what is God's work. So don't try to do that. And of course, I believe in, before you try to save the world, try to save those around you. I definitely believe that. That's why I say that if you continue to do what you're doing, eventually, that your own actions will rub off, even though bad behavior corrupts more of the good easily, versus the good behavior corrupting the bad behavior easily. So we're more enticed when it comes to bad things versus the good stuff, unfortunately. So it takes a little bit more time, but that doesn't mean that it's not possible. But just know that's not your place to force anything, especially when it comes to working with God, because that's an intimate thing and a personal decision. And nobody should have to be forced. You just do it willingly and be free about it and enjoy it, because you're not always going to be there to babysit them, like read your word or all that kind of stuff. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say. I hope this helped you, and stay blessed, woman of God. Love you. Bye.